So, where did we last leave off? So you were going to go meet Callum out in the city of Reckenmark. The train broke down on the lightning rail. You guys have entered the a literal dark and stormy night, and are exploring a Cannith workshop that was abandoned during the war. Uh, you met things ranging from a mysterious old guy to a mute warforged and his robo-dogs. You faced a ghost that caused emotional damage. Um,
Emotional damage.
exactly, that's what I'm thinking of. And Mick has just discovered a secret passageway leading deeper into this facility. It does, and like I said last time, this passage does not look to have been used for a long time. Like the dust is almost like drifts of snow. It's so thick. It probably wasn't even used during the war, and the war itself was only like 3 or 4 years ago.
I do remember distinctly because the mysterious guy, the mysterious guy, said that he was going to wait at the entrance, right?
Yeah.
I dropped a playing card behind us that's supposed to make a sound if anybody comes by it. So I don't trust this mysterious guy for a multitude of reasons.
Yes.
So that's the only other thing I remember.
Right.
I think we're just down searching. Like we finished up searching this area. Well, sort of, because the guards blocked us.
We talked with the Warforged.
Yeah.
And the gist of what we got is that the Warforged basically said, "Hey, if you leave this big giant machine alone, we won't fight you." And
Don't touch, basically. So
Yes.
we are moving forward to this spot, I believe, because there was a secret door here, so we searched it somehow.
Yeah, you succeeded on your perception checks, searched for it.
Yeah.
And now you are entering, and like I said, this passage is old. It's very dry, even though it's raining outside, so there's no holes in the ceiling or anything. And as I said, it has not been used in many a year. The dust, you're leaving footprints in the dust. It's so thick.
Okay.
Let me reveal it. Passage itself goes around here this way-ish. And you can see Bartholomew is noticeably relieved as he enters the dry, not drippy passage.
Yep.
No water. No water is good.
Don't worry, Bart. We'll stay here for a little bit.
Yeah, you wouldn't mind if I kind of just stayed here until the rain stops, right?
Yeah, let's find the part, and we can wait for the rain to go. I don't believe we're in an entirely big rush.
All right, yeah. So you do find there's another door right about here-ish.
All right. Okay. Let's take a look, I guess.
You just gonna push it open, or what are you doing?
Well,
you know what? I'll put my head to the door, see if I can hear
check.
anything on the other side.
Yeah.
All right, make a perception check. First roll of the day, night.
I'll help you.
I'll roll. Oh, if you're giving me the help action, I got an 8.
Yeah.
18. All right, yeah. So you and Creed go up. You press your ears against the door. You hear the sound of something large tromping around on the other side of the door.
Oh,
Sounds like it's almost made of metal.
Shit. Okay.
I kind of look at you, Creed, and I'm like, well, that could be a couple things. I don't know if these Warforged spread the news of our deal, so let's just
even
be
if
cautious.
they did, this might be a forbidden area. We don't know. There might be more like what we've encountered before.
I kind of look at you two, and I'm just like, why don't you guys hold back for now? I'll go through, and if shit gets real, then you guys can come in. We don't want to be all walking in at the same time.
Yeah, but before you even do that, might want to take a peek. Like, we don't need to go full in, if we can have a
I'll
look.
try. Is there any way to take a peek?
Yeah.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Oh,
It's
I'm good
just
at.
try to open the door very
I
quietly.
will
Oh, I'm
try
really
that.
good at those.
I will
No,
try
no.
that.
Let me do this
All
without
right,
any help.
if you want to go for it.
Bart will give it. Oh, 16.
16. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not terrible.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
That's actually astonishingly good for
Yeah.
me, considering
Yeah,
that
that's
my
actually very
stealth is
good.
garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you peer in. It's what looks like a giant workshop. Large chunks of the ceiling have collapsed on the far end, opening it up to the rain and it making it pretty difficult to get to traverse. Workbenches, long abandoned, are lined up on the walls. Many of them have been pillaged. By the looks of things, have been pillaged of anything useful already. The thing making the noise is what looks like a giant metal bull, just quietly ripping chunks off the wall and chewing on them.
Metal bowl?
Bull, like a giant.
Oh,
metal
bowl.
cow.
Okay. I was like, wait.
Comrade.
Wait, it's ripping off chunks of metal from the wall
Of the
and
wall.
chewing?
Yeah, and chewing on them. Yep, and eating
Yeah.
them before lumbering.
surprise me. I'm really worried I know what this thing is, because this.
You can make
Frost
an Arcana
monster. Come on, please.
to feel
don't.
to take an idea of what this.
Sure. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm good at Arcana. Oh yeah, 'cause
Right.
I'm a smart boy. I
Do
forgot
it.
about that. 13.
13. Not bad.
13 is enough to know that this monster is called a Gorgon. It is
Oh.
the mascot of House Cannith. It's eats stone,
Mm-hmm.
but the preferred stone that it likes to eat is the victims that it petrifies with its breath.
Petrification. Oh, great.
All right. Let's look at my spells first before we go into this shit show.
All right.
Uh,
So for Mick, you know the petrification, right?
I go back. I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
All right, this thing is going to be shooting some petrification kind of attacks at us. So
Okay.
It's with your check, it's a gas and
It's a
breathes out in a
gas.
cone.
Oh,
so
that's better.
we should definitely not group up.
Okay. Just so you guys just a quick reminder. I don't need to breathe.
I look
that
at you,
help,
Creed, and
I'm
I'm
afraid.
like, I don't necessarily think the breathing part is what turns you to stone.
Well,
You do
if
know
it's,
that there's this. I do look at you and I go like, you do realize that there's some poisons and magics that just simply making contact with it via the skin.
You are also right. Do you know how
tend to be.
wide that gas could be?
Up to 30 feet, so 3 squares, or a
Okay.
bit more than 3 squares. So about this long. I don't know if you can see my arrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
can
seeing
see
it.
So it
So
can go
up to 30 feet high as well?
up to 30 feet. Yeah,
It's a cone.
it's a big cone. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So this is it's a terrifying monster to face in close quarters.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let me think.
So here's the plan.
Mhm.
Here's the plan. I'm gonna go in. I have the ability to teleport 15, so I can get to this thing relatively quickly. All right. I think it's worth using a mirror image. So I'll cast mirror image on myself right as I'm going to start the fight. And I'll
Right.
try and get this guy's attention. You guys sneak into the room and pelt this thing and don't stay in the same spot. We need to not group. Because if this thing hits all of us at the same time and we all start turning into stone, things are going to go real bad for us. All right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Bart.
If you
before
want to
we
prep
go
anything
in,
before I do this.
Before we go in, how does you call it Gorgon? How does
Yeah.
it work? With
so
the
it's
petrifying.
It's going to shoot out a petrifying gas.
No,
It's
no,
mostly
that's
gonna
what
be-
I'm asking. Where does it shoot out the petrifying gas?
Out of its
front- out of-
nose
out of its-
and mouth.
Yeah, out of its mouth.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it will act just like a regular big male cow. big male cattle, which is
Right.
charge you, impale you with its horns, and trample you with its hooves.
If you want to go for that ceiling trick, Creed, you can go
Yeah.
for it. Just make sure you're not doing it near either me or Bart, because he might try an angle to hit multiple people at the
I
same time.
know. What I'm asking for this is, I'm not sure. Like, can we put a gag over his, like...
If you're
his
able
mouth?
to subdue this thing, yeah, you absolutely can.
No. I mean, while during battle, can we, like, that's me asking the DM. Can we use an action to, you know, I don't know. I have,
could try
like,
grapple
yeah.
it.
If you can restrain it, yes, you can
Okay.
gag its mouth.
Okay, so
I'm so
that way,
good at
yeah.
strength checks.
Okay, that will
Hey,
block
you know what?
its...
Considering
yeah.
what I was able to pull off last session, I'm down for that.
Actually, hang on. I just realized this is not the Gorgon token's not large enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a tiny
Oh!
Gorgon.
Oh,
it's bigger, I'm sorry.
bigger.
That's a chunky boy.
That's a chunky boy. And
It's
yeah, as it's trumped around, you can
large?
see.
Fuck.
Yeah, you see like on the ground. Well, good news for Creed is it's gonna be a very tough target to miss. But you can also see like on the ground like petrified like hands and feet, just like the remains of somebody of previous explorers that the Gorgon encountered.
Well, wish us luck, I guess.
All right.
Bart is looking at the spells to figure out what he wants to use.
All right. I'm just gonna put a little token just as a reminder. I will be casting mirror image on myself before I run in. Hopefully we'll get a surprise round. You guys do some more prepping. I'm just gonna go to the washroom real quick before this fight starts.
Go for it.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
I will be looking for some music. Bart is, I don't know what he's gonna do. It's not-
There's something there. Okay. Oh, I noticed that I was like taking hit. I'm pretty sure it's from previous battle. Can I take a moment to heal? Use my hit
Do you
dice?
have any like magical healing?
No. I mean, take a short rest to heal.
That takes about an hour. You'll have to get you'll have to speak with Bart has no issue with it.
Okay.
But you'll have to speak with the boss man about that.
Okay. Yeah.
Try to find.
I will ask him later. So
Yeah, ask
like,
when he gets.
yeah, just I was trying to use my, I don't know, like backpack to, you know, form like a gag and you know, just put it on his mouth so it doesn't like put out the gas.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works, but that still requires strength check.
Yeah, you have to. Well,
No?
first you have to restrain this monster because there's no way it's going to let you do it willingly.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you try to go by and stick it in, there's no way you're going to stick it in hard enough. It can just blast it out with a snort.
Yeah.
So.
That is bad, and I'm not really great at strength. Okay. So, is the room pure dark? Or is there any light? Yeah.
It's dark. It's the middle of the night. There's no natural light. It's basically you guys all looking through it. And this... let me double check this monster. Yeah, this thing can see in the dark. So you are invisible, but like I said, this thing is not... it's not an idiot.
Yeah, it
for lack of
knows.
a better.
It knows.
So if you do shoot at it, it might just turn and try to just like put like an area to try to figure out where you are.
Yeah. It has a general awareness. I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Why did I use all my luck? I can't. Wait. Oh, I'll have only one left. Damn it. I don't know. That would be bad. Alright. Wait for boss man. Yeah. druid really doesn't. Rangers really doesn't have any spells that are useful.
Yeah. Ranger's very support based.
Yeah.
It's very weak.
Yeah. Dang it.
I got the battle I want for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Really need to hit mushroom. Oh.
So is this a like kind of a ruin, blockage kind of?
Oh, that thing over at the
Yeah.
far end. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's like that's more rubble than
Okay.
anything. Like you can
But
see
we can
past
still
it, but
see there are spaces over here, but it's just in rubbles, right? Or are we not supposed to see this area?
You are. I revealed it because I wanted
Okay.
and normally this would be like a broken, ruined wall.
Okay.
But in this case, I'm just going to say this is rubble. It's
Okay.
difficult terrain. The
Okay.
Gorgon's not going to be stopped
Okay.
by it.
But so
you
for
guys-
me, if I want to walk on the ceilings, I could technically walk over, right?
No, there's a hole in the ceiling there. You'd
Oh,
have
okay.
to jump it,
Which is fine.
and that
All right.
would require. I would rule that would require like a very slight athletics check because gravity is working against you.
Okay, got it.
Alrighty. Are we ready?
I just want to ask.
You are.
I took damage earlier. I couldn't. I believe it was from last game. So I just want to know if I can take a short rest to heal.
I think we did take a short rest before we came here.
Really?
I think we took a short rest in the room and then we investigated, if I recall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then that means I could.
You should be at full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can roll your hit
All
dice
right.
if you'd like.
If that's the
All right.
case, I will say, yeah.
All right.
That's
And
back.
while you're rolling your hit dice, I'm just gonna have my gauntlets primed. I'm gonna do the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 13. Nice.
Jump in.
60, 70.
So if I have a full
Nice.
surprise round, I'm gonna try and get. Are each one of these squares supposed to be 5 feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm checking. Let me double check that something right with the thing. Yeah, the thing is not.
I would
the right
believe it should
scale.
be
I'm
5
sorry.
feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because if
I'm
it
sorry.
is,
Try
then
it
that's
now.
like.
The scale's wrong for some reason. Yeah.
Don't worry.
So it's about
Yeah, that's okay. As long as I know the squares are 5 feet, I should be fine.
right.
So it'd be 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll use my boots to move the 15 feet.
Just
I have
saying,
here-
just a reminder because you weren't here. We could see this area, and this is the
Okay,
rubble.
so I
Yeah.
can go over there if I want
Yeah.
to. This is as far as I can get in one round, realistically. So this is
Right.
I'll use that on my next turn. and I am just going to.
Well,
you know
if
what?
you said you could teleport, right?
I did.
So you could technically walk to here and then teleport for.
No, because it's if every square is 5 feet, then
Yeah.
it's 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3, 4,
5,
5.
which
Oh,
would
okay.
be 30.
Here.
And then, yeah, and then it would be
Okay.
15 feet.
Okay,
Which
got
will
it.
get me around there.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'll try and grapple this thing. Why not? You know, I'll go with Creed's plan. I'm gonna try and grapple this thing and see if at least I can kind of point its head down, or maybe kind of like close its mouth. I'll try.
Oh.
And that should give everybody else a
surprise round.
So do I need to just make an athletics check or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We all have surprise round, right?
That's a 10.
And he's got to make his own strength check. 1 second. Gotta.
Yeah.
Think for cash. All right. So what this monster is going to do now is he's going to make his own athletics check. Okay. Where are my dice? Dice out. Roll it. Yeah, you try to wrap your arms around this monster of a bull, but it tosses you off pretty easily.
Fair. All right.
And
I guess it's
initiative
Creed
time.
or Bart.
We all have surprise round, or just one person?
Yeah, you all have surprise round. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Okay.
So Bart will go up next.
Go for it.
And go up next. Double check, make sure that is a ranged spell, because otherwise he will do something else. Yeah, it's a ranged spell. So he is going to go up because this thing, despite its metallic appearance, is a living critter. So so Bart can use Blight on it, and it needs to make a Constitution save.
Nice.
And just to give you an idea what it looks like, it's like he's hacking up a magical hairball, and then it's like smacking it towards this thing.
Nice. I like it.
That is a successful save on the Gorgon's part. But I believe Blight deals half damage, so
still, yeah.
It's still
good work.
Checked. Yeah, 88 necrotic damage. I will roll that in sight for all of you because this is your ally. 28, that's 14 damage.
Yeah.
So not great, not terrible.
Yeah.
It's a little bit. But
it's good.
It has definitely gotten this monster's attention. And Creed,
You're up next.
your turn.
All right. So I will shoot it with Well, I'm kind of afraid it might have some kind of magical resistance, so I'll just use Feast. Let's see. I can't do shit about it. All right. Just shoot. 24?
24 hits.
All right. I'm not using sunshot rounds. I'm just using like normal. So yeah, I mark it as favored foe. So 18 points of damage with Dread.
Yeah, 18. Yep. As you hit this thing, you do get the idea that this thing does not possess any particularly unusual, particularly any common resistance. Like, I'm probably saying this wrong. It's immune. It's probably immune to its own petrifying breath, but
other than that, it's not nothing else.
It's otherwise it's just a normal critter. It's just made of metal, and it's very difficult to hurt. But you can hurt it.
All right. Surprise round. Well, I will move up to the ceiling, I guess, and
and out of the passage because you're back here.
Yeah, out of the passage, right here, actually. Yep. That's
right. All right, and at this point, I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Initiative time.
Initiative.
I'm gonna click on him. 16. Not bad. Like decent.
Rolled a solid 8.
8's Creed.
8 is also good.
Bart rolled very well on this one.
I also do have
Nice.
mirror image up.
Nice.
Okay, yep, got it. So, Bartley Bart.
Bart could go
Sending.
first.
All right, so Bart goes first, and by go first, I mean he is going to decide that the only thing better than 1 blight is 2.
No.
Hey!
Fucking hairball.
And not both.
Why not both?
Yeah. And all right, yeah, he's able to hack it up, and this time the Gorgon fails, and you see the blight as the hairball hits the Gorgon. The blight, Mick, you see starts manifesting as rust, just spreading across this metal monster,
Nice.
and it's. You watch this thing slowly being devoured by the rust as it staggers under the weight of 34 necrotic damage. Cow.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you see Bart, he gives kind of like the middle finger as best he can with his little cat hands. And Creed, you're up.
Okay. So first turn in the round. Feast shoots. Feast second attack.
Beast hits,
And third attack. Third attack probably
misses.
miss. All right.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with 2, so, and I marked it with favorite foe, so, which is fine. Nice.
Just
So
12 and
22, 32, 37. Yeah.
12. Yeah, so Mick, your distraction actually helped.
Yeah.
As Creed steps out and he just fans his revolver,
Yep.
sending several shots downrange. And the reason his third shot missed is because the first 2 shots landed true and killed the monster.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty. I mean, it's a dangerous thing, but on its own, it's not quite nearly as dangerous.
Oh, okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
normally they go in herds. This one is alone for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But you were, like I said, you were able to distract it, get the surprise round off on it.
I think
Nice.
if we
And
had just burst into the room, this might have been more of a problematic fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll
But
take
as
it.
as it
We'll
does
take the
go
win.
down, all right, as it goes down, you do see out past the rubble, like is the old artificer dude who's picking something up. Where's my layers?
Oh, is that the guy we saw from the beginning?
Yes.
You motherfucker.
Uh,
I put the code down there for a reason.
It's weird because you never heard it go off. So here he is.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's this fucking guy. This Pokemon trainer ass.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So he is doing his thing, and I'm actually going to add him to the initiative order, which is pretty low, honestly. That is.
And Falcon
Actually
is still
very-
using my my Arthur
Yeah.
token. Yay! Yes.
Good token.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look at this guy. Am I connecting the dots that he just picked up the part that we need?
Looks like it, or at least a portion of the parts.
Hmm. All right.
I'm gonna. Once it gets back to my initiative, I'll walk over towards him and we're gonna have a little chat.
Yeah. So the organ, like I said, is collapsed on the ground. So you can
Mhm.
walk over. Remember, these squares with the rubble in it here are difficult terrain.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll move
Have a
over
chat.
this guy.
Yes.
So just 10 feet. I will teleport 15 feet,
Nice.
and then I will walk the rest of my feet and go, "Hey, buddy,
Smack him.
how's it going?"
Do I remember you?
Smack him. Smack him good.
Is he trying to feign like did he just say like I don't remember you?
He said, "Do I remember you?"
Oh.
Smack him good.
I'm just like, you've got about 10 seconds to hand over that piece, which I think we've made very clear we need more than you.
It says.
You know what? I'll give him 6 seconds.
Nice.
So that would mean you ended your turn.
Yeah, that's fine. And just
All right.
okay, I want to say this for flavor. I like the idea that I've got my arms crossed, right, and staring at him, trying to intimidate him, and I've got the other 2 mix that are standing behind me, doing like the
same
fist into hand.
Yeah.
Look.
Nice.
So it's like me and my goons are here to rough this guy up if he does not comply.
Yeah. He's gonna step around over here. He's just like, hey, you're gonna have to speak up, Sonny. I'm a little deaf in my right ear. And he says while pointing to his left ear.
Okay. Out of curiosity, can I just make an insight check to figure out if this guy is like completely like bullshit or if he's legitimately old man delirious?
Make an insight check.
All right. Oh, my insight's not that great.
Oh, it's great when it
That's
matters.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Is this person completely full of nonsense, or is he genuinely old man nuts? Well, your first question is this person even human?
Oh.
Check.
Fuck.
Well, I'm not gonna be nice to him anymore.
Yeah, and now his hair just says, yeah, everyone is just so full of everything these days, you know. Everyone just always rushing around, always making demands. I think everyone should just calm down. And I need all of you to make wisdom saves.
Oh, god damn it. No!
Well, I'm so far away. Why? All right.
Actually, hang on. Let me double check this. How far away? Yeah, you don't need to, and Bart doesn't need to, but
Yeah.
Mick does. Mick and
No,
the Goon
I'm
Squad.
out of the way, right? I'm out of range, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Who's ready for a nat 20? But that's a
Dirty
good
20.
Oh, it's a dirty 20.
What's the dude say?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you feel like this mind thing just try to weasel its way into your brain, but you
Calm
just
emotion?
nope, not
Okay.
having that.
I kind of lean in real close to this guy as he moves
Yeah.
away, and I just say, "I'm always calm." Like just really, really like pour on the intensity on that last word.
All right, as you do, like the old man it looks at you, and then it's almost like it is very weird to describe. It's almost like a puppet yanks him off of his feet up to the wall, to the vent in the wall. And it's actually very disturbing to see him just like get squished into into the vent that's on the wall. Like,
Oh.
Like,
Fuck.
I can't make like a grapple check to stop him from going into the
Yeah.
vents, I'm assuming?
sure, yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
Do it.
He might be just escaping no matter what, but I'll try my
Alright.
best. So is this
Alright,
just
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be another athletics?
Let me actually double check the grapple rules here,
While you're doing that, I'm going to check.
because this is an interesting situation here that I need to,
Yeah.
Alright. RPG bot, don't fail me now. Bot is failing me. You gotta wrestle with that. Must be no more size larger than you. Within your reach. Just.
Okay, ability check.
Oh no, it doesn't actually say anything about that.
Ooh.
This might actually be really good for me or really bad for me. If I'm
This
up-
is pretty interesting. No, it's very interesting. Okay, yeah. So, I think what that would do, just double check one last thing here just to make sure.
If we're fighting another false Hydra and this is like an extension.
Oh
then-
no.
No, actually, Mick, as you grab onto it,
Ooh.
you're able to grab. I'm just gonna say because this is more interesting.
Okay.
You grab onto it, but you're not able to hold because whatever this thing is, definitely some kind of like slime or ooze, because it flows out of your grip and into the vent. And as it does, you can see its color change, and it starts losing the color of this old dude as it flows into the vents.
Okay, so I guess it's ungrappleable. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's an ooze of some kind.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess that would
Oubliette?
kind of make sense. Yeah,
no.
I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because my hand would just go. Bleh.
Yeah.
Well, that's problematic.
That's terrible.
All right. Well, I guess if it gets to my turn,
Chase after?
We are out of initiative now.
Okay.
Okay.
So is it the Worgen is dead? You've killed it. Delete that. And you guys have just seen this absolutely horrifying image of this old guy get slurped up into the ventilation system over here.
God damn it! I wish I had tracking spells.
Well,
I really do.
I wish I attacked it, so I have favored foe on it. But it doesn't help me track.
All right. Well, I know which direction he went. I'm gonna use the best of my abilities. I'm just gonna start sprinting in this direction. I'm not being stealthy anymore. This guy's got our part. He could just disappear for the rest of time. I'm just dashing.
Me
Right.
too.
Yep. So, hang on. I will be.
So I'll use the dash action. I'll use my boots to move 15. So basically, I have 75 feet of movement per round.
Nice.
Right.
So all you see is me do.
Yeah. Everybody and Bart is just like charging after you.
Yeah.
So you go to you smash. You go and you encounter the closed door. You burst through it. Bart is gonna be hanging out here. He's gonna be still cringing away from the thing.
No doors heading in this direction.
No, that, as you remember, is the big thing. I'm gonna open that up now. Where is it? In the big workshop. You get there, you do see, to your horror, that Warforged with the bots are lying either dead or unconscious. You can't tell.
Oh no! No! I know what it's gonna do. It's gonna slime into that Warforged. Fuck.
It's already slimed into it. You can see like the little
Fuck.
It doesn't seem like it has good control of it though.
All right. Well,
but as it does, it starts looking down at its things, and it says, "Hello, world." Very robotically.
All right. Well, I'm just going straight at him. Let's go.
All right, and I would like you guys to roll for initiative again now.
Okay. We're hopping. This is a boss rush. Let's go.
Yes.
19. Not bad.
Oh, that's good. Watch me roll garbage. Yep, that's about right. 4.
Yeah, 4. He rolled a 9. Barty rolled a 9. I mean, let's see what this thing does. I don't think it's gonna be doing that high. Is that? That is Come on. For you. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's 11.
Okay, that's middle of the road. I'm dead last though, so.
You know, that's fine.
That's not the end of the world. I usually like getting towards the target and going full tank mode.
Alright, so what is this thing? Well, okay. What this thing is gonna do is it's bars are wiped. It's like, okay, yeah. So you still have your mirror image up, right?
Yeah. So that's why I was dashing, because it lasts a minute, and I don't think it should be down.
It's not.
Okay.
So what this Warforged is gonna do is it's gonna point like its hammer fist at you, and then you hear like this pom noise as it fires its fist. And you can see that it's connected back to it as a chain.
Yay!
Nice.
What is your AC, Mickey?
My AC. That is a good question. Hold on. My AC is 20
Nice.
because I spent all of my money getting that upgraded armor.
Yes. All right. So it is going to hit, but you roll to see if it
Yeah,
if
I
it hits
believe.
your
Yeah, I
image.
think I need to roll a 6 or higher, and
Yeah.
it's gonna hit a duplicate. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. You see this giant fist smash into your duplicate. And, your
One
duplicate
down.
disappears, and then you hear like the sound of machines whirring as this thing starts cranking its chain back, and it reloads itself.
Okay. And that was a legendary action.
No, that was a reaction.
Oh, reaction. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. So
All
it
right.
was already slammed in there. Just needed that last part to get everything set up and ready to roll.
I see. Gotcha. Gotcha.
So yep. So Creed is up.
All right, Creed, do your thing.
I will look at it and I will move 1, 2, 3, 4 ish. And I will shoot it because the first term of combat, so Dread Ambusher still applies.
Yep.
Second attack probably miss. Third attack probably hits. And
All right. So first
we'll
and third
see.
attack hits.
Okay. That's
Okay, pretty good.
26, 24. Hold on. 26, 24. That's 50. Yeah.
50. Yep. So you hit it right in the vital spot, and you see it starts bleeding and like ooze and oil
Yeah.
from that spot as it staggers back with a lumbering step.
Yep.
And then as it does, you hear it say, "I know you,
Nope, you don't.
Creed."
I duck into the vent. I duck into
You
the
dug
ceiling.
into like this workshop.
Yeah. What?
Another abandoned workshop. You can actually see like on the ground are rusted out warforged parts.
Oh, okay.
So this was like a workshop and a repair shop for the warforged soldiers of the last war.
Damn.
Yeah. So this is probably where they were trying to build this, or at least upgrade and repair this body before the war ended. So now it is this thing's turn.
Okay.
It's going to just advance slowly. And as it does, you can see it like the chains holding it to the ceiling are just get ripped out and start dragging behind this thing as it goes shunk, 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 as it goes stomping upwards. What's it gonna do? Oh, I think I know what it'll do. As it does, like you can hear like voices speaking, like dozens of voices, just like a clamor, almost like a crowd. And you can see like bubbling out of the wound that the Creed shot into it, like faces of what you assume to be people who died around this area during the last war. And then you hear the voice say, "They cry for vengeance." What's it gonna do?
Yeah, this thing's gonna keep making me do wisdom checks. This is gonna go real bad, real fast.
No, it's gonna make Creed do a wisdom check.
Oh shit.
Well, no,
Okay.
actually, it can't do that. Actually, hang on. Can it? It can't do that. It's not close enough. So what it is going to do, though, what it is going to do. This is an interesting question. What can it? What should it do?
Die?
I'm just gonna try to make. Well, it's gonna. It will eventually. Given enough time.
Please die. Right now.
It's not going to do that, unfortunately. It's going to try that thing again. I need all of you to make a wisdom save, sorry, with advantage this time around.
Oh, interesting.
okay.
With
Because
advantage.
you're fighting it. It's a charm person spell, so you get
Ooh,
advantage on it.
18.
All
Ooh.
right.
Yeah, boy.
16. I'm tempted to do Flash of Genius on myself.
16's good enough. Let's
Okay.
roll.
I guess it's gonna be up to Bart, because I might use, depending on what Bart rolls.
You might want to use it on Bart, yes,
Yeah.
unless you want to fight him as well.
What did Bart roll?
He rolled a 14, just below the
Oh,
DC.
okay, yeah, I
15.
will Flash of Genius Bart to give him +5 to his save.
Nice.
Yeah. Bart just looks at you and he just, okay, yeah, guys, listen, I know we were gonna fight, but let me flip the script a little. I'm gonna fight you guys, and you just reach over, you just smack him.
You just smack him through the face.
Yeah,
Back in the game, goddammit.
yeah, he's like, what was that? What happened? Why did you hit me?
You were kind of being dumb.
You know me,
That
I
is
like to
all.
knock sense into people.
Wait, what was I doing?
We'll
Mick,
talk
what was I
later.
doing?
Fight now.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So that is this Warforged monster's turn, and Bart. Find more combat. I wanted to restart the combat here.
Actually, how much Flash?
I need to skip the Cash App card.
No.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
intelligence modifier. Okay, actually,
Are
I should
you
have
kidding
more
me?
places.
Oh no, what's happening?
Not
Ads
hosting.
after
I'm
ads.
not a host. Only the host can edit the videos.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Robin, you're hosting. Can you
Hold on.
switch it- reset the
You
music?
probably okay. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to you. Yep. There you
Oh,
go.
that's hilarious. Did you, Robin become the host?
Yeah.
Yes.
For some weird reason.
Yes.
I did notice the music went down, so I just
Yeah,
set up.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Barty. He is gonna look at. He's gonna look at this monster. He's gonna look at you, Mick. He's gonna look back at the monster, and he's gonna look back at you, and he's gonna say, "Hey, Mick, you want to
Yeah.
try something stupid?"
Sure. I give a concerned thumbs up.
All right. He is well, since you are now willing, he is going to cast Dimension Door
Oh
and
shit.
teleport
Oh.
both of you on top of this thing.
Oh boy.
Both of us? Okay.
Well,
Both.
not
both.
both of you. Just him
Me
and
and him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's him. He's going to teleport himself and Mick on top of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Creed, you do see them just suddenly appear, just
On
vanish,
top.
shimmering aperture, and then drop out above this thing like it's portal, and then they land on top of it.
Okay.
All right, Mick, do what you do best.
All right, I'm gonna punch him.
Smack him.
Smack him.
Punch
Smack
him.
him good.
Punch him.
Smack him. I'm assuming I don't have advantage on this.
Actually,
probably
you
not.
do, because this
do?
monster is because whatever is controlling this thing is having a great deal of difficulty
I see.
trying
Okay.
to figure.
25
25 hits,
and an 18.
both hit.
Okay. All right, decent damage. That's 22, I think. If my math is correct. Yeah, 22 points of thunder damage. And now if he attacks anyone except me, he has disadvantage on the attacks.
All right.
I will draw aggro, damn it. Boosh, boosh,
Yes.
boosh, boosh.
Aggro has been drawn. Creed, what's due?
Creed is gonna, because he no longer has Dread Embouchure right now, so you just fire his feast, like, again. 2 times. Fail, probably.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Second attack probably
That
hits. I will say, let's see, feast, revolver, yeah, that's correct. 13, yeah, not too great. So 15 points of damage, and I will hold on. Oh, okay.
Oh dear, he has a plan.
No, I was just like, hold on. No, I can't do that. Okay. I will move, let's see. I can't. He will get a swing at me probably.
Well, he has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
You know what?
If you want to risk it,
Yeah.
you could probably take at least one hit. You're a
Yeah.
chunky boy.
No, not really. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I have 5. Yeah, I have 6 movement, so I can move here. Yeah.
All right.
That's
so
still
he's gonna
within
try to take a
range.
swing at you. Yeah, he's gonna try to take a swing at you with his axe.
Wait,
and-
but that's still within range, right? I didn't move out of his combat area.
Does he have reach?
he has reach, but he does not have an ability that lets him make opportunity attack. Well, yeah.
That's what I'm
stepped
asking.
adjacent to him, and
I'm
then you
still
told-
within his reach, so probably
Well, that's the
not.
question, because if he leaves his combat range,
Yeah, I'm
then
not
he would get an
leaving.
attack of opportunity.
That's why
That's
I'm
the
not
question.
leaving.
So as
Yeah.
long as Creed stays within his combat range, he theoretically shouldn't have to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Unless he's got some mechanic we're not aware of.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. So you're good. He's within range and doesn't take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So
cool.
you shot,
Cool,
you
cool, cool, cool,
darted out. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do. Yeah.
That's
All
fine.
right. Next turn, this monster.
Now we're holding
is-
on for dear life, a cat and a bull.
Yeah, Bart is like hanging on. His little claws are extended. His hair is standing up. Like, you know how cats are when they're trying to hang on to something and they're scared.
Yeah.
He's just making the caterwauling
Also like the
noises.
idea of there's so much static energy in the air because of all
Yeah.
the thunder that's been shooting off of this thing. So he's like,
All right. So this thing is going to try to swing at Creed with its hammer, with its hammer hand.
all right,
All right.
disadvantage.
Yeah, that is a natural 1,
Hooray!
Nice.
and then it's gonna swing again with its axe.
Disadvantage.
All right, Creed, what is your AC?
21.
21. Okay, it is actually able to get you with its axe hand.
Oh. Okay.
Like you get clipped with it.
Okay.
You're gonna take.
All right. How
17
much
slashing damage.
All right. nice.
Pretty chunky mount. Okay.
Nice.
Good thing
Yes.
Good thing I disadvantaged him. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's
Because if
totally
you took 2
worth
of
it.
those,
Yeah.
that would have hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is staggering. You can see it staggering around like I said. The slime within does not seem
Yeah.
to be able to control this body very well. And as it does that, and I need to actually, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Bart and Mick need to both make a dex check to stay on top.
Oh.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
say that it's a very because this thing is. Oh, Bart failed that.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm probably going to be flying off here in a second.
All right, yeah, make it. It's just a straight dex check.
Mm-hmm.
13?
You make it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Bart,
I could did
however,
a flash of genius in the you know what? I'm gonna let Bart fall. Sorry, Bart. I want to save my flash of genius for other more important things.
why am I not important? And he's gonna hit the ground. He's gonna actually take some fall damage here because this thing is just so gosh darn tall.
Mm. Yeah, it's a large creature. Damn it.
Yeah, it's huge actually.
Mm.
I do like the idea how the tables have turned. Instead of riding the mechanical bull, the bull is riding the mechanical thing.
Yes, how the tables have turned.
This ain't your
All
first
right.
rodeo, kid.
Well-
Yeah.
Luckily, Bart is up next in the initiative order, so he's going to spend half his movement to stand up, dust himself off,
Yeah.
and then he is going to use.
Do some damage. Damage.
He is going to use. Yeah, he can't really do a lot of his spells because those are area spells, but he can. And also this thing's a construct, so he can use Big B's paw,
Ooh.
Okay.
which is just like Big B's hand, except it's flavored to look like
Yeah.
a cat's paw.
Mhm.
Nice.
As always. So
As always.
he is going to cast that, and he's going to make a spell attack against this thing. Just a spell attack. Okay. So, it's plus 7. Seven, six, get. That is a natural 1.
Well
He
then.
missed. So you say like it right as it's about to go, like a drop of water just lands on top of.
Oh no!
And immediately just calls his hand back to act as an umbrella.
Yeah. Party boy.
Yeah, he is not a fan of water at all. You're up, Mick.
Okay.
Smack him. Smack him good.
Get him.
I'm debating because I have a spell that might actually deal a decent amount of damage. I just want to. I'm debating on it.
It's boss fight. Do it.
But I don't know if it's worth not getting the disadvantage on swings. You know.
Ooh.
That's my concern. Because it would be.
Well, it's up to you.
Does Mick have his ultimate weapon mode?
Yeah.
Is that what he's trying to figure out?
No, I have something. So I have Shatter,
Mm-hmm.
and because this thing is a construct, technically it would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Which is
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah, that's true.
But it would only really do 3d8 damage. And I think realistically, my fists have been doing more.
Well, it's up to you. So
I
whichever
think I'm
you
gonna
want.
stick with my fists because I'd rather just save my second level spells for more mirror images if I need to.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep punching it because I think the disadvantage on attacks is just worth it.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying to pelt this thing in the head as I'm riding on top. So 2 more swings with the Thunder Gauntlets. 22.
All right. 22 hits.
Okay. And do I still have advantage on this thing?
So managed, yes. However, 17's not enough.
17 does not hit. I'm gonna check if Flash of Genius can help me here.
All right. Might.
No, ability check or saving throw. Okay, so I will just punch it once, but that's all I need. So that's 6 points of thunder damage, and still now he's hit with disadvantage.
All
that's
right.
the important thing, and I will
Done.
just stay on top of him, living my best life.
Yes. And with that, you notice, Creed, that this thing machine is staggering. So you think a couple of more good hits will bring it down and let you
Nice.
peel the ooze out and deal with it.
Nice. Couple of
So
good
what do you
hits.
do?
Someone's talking about me. All right.
Yes.
I will take a shot. I will use Sunshine Round right now. I will use
Wow.
fire. Actually, I don't know what this creature is. You know what? I'll try to use fire, if that helps.
Yes. Cleansing fire. It's rarely a good choice, but almost never a bad one.
Yep. All right. Sunshine Round, favorite throw. All right, feast. Here you go. First, probably miss.
That's a 15. You miss.
Yeah.
You blow a hole in the
Nope.
ceiling.
Do.
Oh,
Yeah, so this
All
thing
right.
is staggering, trying to get Mick off, and like you fire, it goes right past it.
Yep.
Like as you quickly step out of the way to avoid this thing's flailing arms, and the sunshot rounds explode onto the ceiling. You do see it, like this thing, like I don't know, for lack of a better word, panic a little when it hears the sound of the fire, because you can see the head quickly look up where the fire hit, where
Right.
it hit, and then before looking back down at you, Creed.
Oh, okay. I'll shout. I feel like this thing is afraid of fire. If you have anything like it, give it a shot. That's all
Yes.
I do. I will actually duck behind, so he can take a swing at me.
Yeah, so you go over there.
Disadvantage.
All right, yeah. So this monster is said it is not a happy camper right now. It's going to go right about here because it doesn't want to get take a chance with Bart. But what it is going to do is it's going to reach out with its mind because now it just realized Mick is within 5 feet of it. So I need Mick to make a wisdom save, please.
All right, I'm saving
You
Flash
do
of
not get
Genius.
advantage on this save.
I figured. All right, I got Flash of Genius. Hopefully, I don't roll complete garbage.
Nice.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
even need
Yeah,
it.
talk about not rolling
Yeah.
complete garbage.
I'm rolling
All
pretty
right.
decent.
Yeah. Does
I like the idea that I'm trying to scare this thing. This thing is trying to scare us, but I'm like so jaded. I'm like trying to scare it.
No, what you feeling is that this thing, you feel this thing psychically start reaching into your mind, and it starts going through your memories like a book.
Oh no.
And then it tries to select a few to take out. It's almost like ripping pages out of the book that is your mind.
Fuck.
But you are hardened enough to say no. So to stop this thing from doing that. So that is its turn, and Bart is going to again attempt a smackdown of this thing. The 13 does not work. He takes a few hesitant swipes with his paw. You know how like cats, they swing their paws at something that they don't like, and then he puts the paw back over him as an umbrella. All right, Mick, you're up.
I think I'm gonna keep punching him. Hopefully, I can get 2 decent hits into him. I have some more explosive, like damaging spells that I think I'm gonna try once we're out of the construct, and it's just an ooze.
Yeah.
22.
22 hits.
Okay, and 27.
27 also hits.
All right, so this is okay, good numbers. So that's 20 points of thunder damage.
All right, yes, and it is. Yeah, again, it needs, like I said, 1 or 2 good hits from Creed would probably bring this thing down.
I'm just taking both fists and just slamming it down, and I'm just yelling, "Creed, take this thing down!"
All right. Okay. First attack. I'm gonna feast shoot it. 17. Miss.
17 misses.
All right.
Like it ricochets off of the armor.
All right.
27 hits.
Probably hits. All right. Oh no!
If it
It's
doesn't hit,
a 1. 13.
That's fine. Yeah, if 27 did not hit, you'd have some problems. But yeah,
Yeah.
13. Like you cock after missing with feasting, you cock the hammer back. You look around at it very carefully. This time, taking the time to line up your aim. You exhale and then you fire. You hit this thing, dealing exactly enough damage to bring it down.
Oh, nice.
And Nick, I need you to make a dex save, or you will be knocked prone as this thing collapses to the ground.
Wee.
Dex save. Let's go. 19. Wow.
Nice.
Mick is
Wow.
doing really well today with rolls
Yeah.
he shouldn't be.
Yeah, so this thing is going to go down crashing, and you leap clear. And as it does, the ooze starts pouring out of it. Actually, hang on, let me double check how large this ooze is.
I think if it's
Okay,
what I
that's
think
about
it
right.
is, it might be. Oh,
It's the
because
right
I know
size.
there's different sizes depending on which one you're doing.
Yeah, it's the right size.
Okay.
So it just starts pouring. Let the ooze just starts pouring out. And you can see, like, on this green blob of slime, like, dozens of faces just emerging. And I will remove that from the initiative order. This same count.
Or how do you pronounce?
So that is your turn, Creed, unless you want to move.
Yeah, I will try to kill it.
Well, you've
like I
done your
said,
2 attacks, so.
You did your 2 attacks. So unless you
Oh
want to move
yeah,
around.
then if that's the case, nope.
All right.
I will move away, I guess. Oblex. It's called Oblex, right?
Yes, probably.
Yes. I thought it was Oblex. Nope.
Oh man, do I wish I had.
I hate it.
Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be a humanoid, so hold person would not help in this scenario.
Yeah.
It's probably Amarin.
Kind of do want to pick up hold person at some point. It'd be a nice spell to have.
So that is your turn, Creed?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Next up, this Oblex is
Oblex.
phase 2.
Kill it.
Well, yeah, you are on the ceiling, and you are 10 to reach. What it's going to do, it's going to go up to slither up to Bart, and it's going to try to attack with the little pseudopod.
I do have a question. Is the disadvantage still procced on him?
No.
Okay,
You need to
interesting.
reset
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
'cause
it was
he's out
using
of
a
the body
suit.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're putting disadvantage on the suit, and now it is going to. It no longer has disadvantage, so it's going to attack our boy Bart, and it's going to deal some damage to him.
Oh no.
And then Bart is going to try to, again. What happens is you see this little pseudopod reach up and sticks itself into Bart's ear.
Oh shit.
And it's going to try to hurt Bart, and Bart needs to make a wisdom save.
Let me know of how bad what he
Wet
rolled.
Willie! Go for it.
Yes.
That's it.
So let's see. Okay, yeah, Bart makes
Okay,
his
he did
save.
pretty well. Okay.
Yeah, he reaches up, he grabs it, and he pulls it out, and he says,
Yeah.
"Nothing wet."
Beautiful.
All right,
No
that
wet
is that thing's
willies.
turn, and then Bart's up, and he is going to attempt to smack it with Bigby's paw.
Smack it. Smack good.
Let's see what gets. That is a hit, finally. So it takes. Is going to take 4d8. Let's see what he rolls. That is bad.
Oh lord.
Oh
that is
lord,
bad.
that's bad.
That is very bad.
That's
But,
super
so,
bad.
he says it just quickly just goes down and smacks the ooze before going back over Bart as
It's
as
not like a
umbrella.
scratch. It's just like a little like
Like a tap.
baking biscuits.
Like a
Yeah.
little tap.
Biscuits,
That's
like
it.
cat paw.
Yeah, that is. All right.
I just see that happen, and I just like my slowly just facepalm.
Bart is not a fan of the water.
Nope.
Alrighty. Well, this thing's not fan of fire, so I'm gonna lock in. My pauldron begins to glow with energy, and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at this thing. with my
Nice.
pauldron.
Burn it.
Pauldron of blasting. Let's go. I think I get 3 beams with this.
Yes.
Okay. So first
Necklace
one
of blasting, I believe.
does a 10 hit.
It's a 10 does not hit.
Does a 14 hit.
10 does hit.
Ooh,
14
okay.
has hit, and
Where is he?
okay, cool. So
Pretty
I
sure
hit
that
with
doesn't hit.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit. So I hit with once.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled max damage though. So that's
Nice.
12 fire damage. Does this thing have vulnerability to fire?
It does not.
Okay.
But you do see it flinch away from the fire. And you just see
Alright.
it's kind
Oh.
of like the best way to describe it is it's like it's huddled in on itself almost.
Okay,
It
well,
doesn't seem. It has an aversion to it, but it's not a vulnerability. It's not. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
good to know. You have 12 points of fire damage at the very least. I'm fine with
Nice.
that. I would have done a lot more if I hadn't rolled such garbage.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yes. All right, Creed. You see this happen. What do you do?
I will. I still don't have my sunshine round back.
Oh,
so I will
one
just-
thing, Falcon. It's okay if I use my movement just to get close to this thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll just
Absolutely.
I'll get over here in a flanking position.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Just like climbing on top of this
Attack.
mechanical body.
16.
16 hits.
All right.
19.
Both
14
attacks.
hits. 16 and 19 hit.
All right. 19 plus 12. Yeah. Let's. How much?
Okay, yeah.
31.
So-
31 points of damage.
All right. Yeah. So your bullets just splatter.
Yep.
Splatter this thing, chunks of this thing out. All right, and
I
that's
will.
your turn.
I will move the other way around to here. Actually.
I don't see you moving your token.
Okay. Sorry. Here.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, yeah. So you move quickly, run in to get in the shelter and do that. All right. So next up is the Obelix, which is going to turn and or like the dozens of roiling faces in its mass are just going to turn and just start staring at Mick, and then
Yeah.
it's going to make an attack with disadvantage on Mick.
Mm-hmm.
It
That's a
shouldn't
miss.
unless because I didn't hit it with his thunder.
Oh no, that's fine. It has disadvantages because you hit it
Oh, it
with
just
fire.
naturally has disadvantage in this scenario. Okay.
Because you hit it with fire. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
It's
Didn't know that.
being very hesitant.
Mhm.
Interesting. Got it.
And it's only when you're up close, right next to this massive blob of ooze, that you can actually smell the sulfur coming off of it. You see it, like, it takes a jab at you trying to do that, and then it's going to reach out and try to dig into your mind again. Same thing. I need you to make another wisdom save, Mick.
Come on, be cool, Mick. Be cool. You've been doing so well. I will use Flash of Genius to give myself
15.
a +5, so a 15.
Let's have a look. See. That's good.
Nah.
Barely make it.
Nah. Hey. Hey.
I refuse to be mind melded.
Yeah, as you do, like I said, it's going through your memories, and it's trying to do it. And as it does, like it pulls the memories out, as it reads your memories, you can see like the faces on it just start turning into the faces of the people you've seen, Mick. Like, and obviously you're not going to be fooled by it. It's not,
But it's pissing me off. Like,
Yeah.
it's
the
not like
third time.
traumatizing.
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
Traumatizing
Yeah.
as it is like, what is like you're trying this seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is annoying. Because like,
Can I do something just creative in this scenario?
yeah, sure. What?
I'm trying to think. Just as something to say to this thing. Mick kind of grits his teeth, and he says, "I have seen countless things in this world: wars, hatred, and all sorts of monstrosities and atrocities you can't hope to even comprehend. And I am sick and tired of people using that against me. So for the last time, get out of my head."
Nice.
It is actually going to recoil a little at your words there, Mick.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
All right. Yeah, there's that. Also, Mick, give yourself inspiration for that. I love
Yeah,
that.
let's go.
Nice.
As I've remembered, I need to be a little more generous handing that out. I usually it's not so much
It's just
me.
the fact that I've resisted this 3 times. I'm like, okay, Mick has to do something cool here. I like
Yeah.
this is kind of a character
Yeah.
moment for him.
Yeah, and also, I mean, as on my part, I just remember like it's something I always mean to do, but it's always something I forget. Just handing out inspiration.
Alrighty.
So you're gonna get that. Enjoy. Bart is going to take a swing at this with his cat's paw. He's gonna hit. He's gonna actually do some real damage this time, and he's going to splatter this thing with his paw. He did just enough damage to put it down.
Nice.
Nice.
That is that, and we are out of combat.
Oh, it's dead?
So
Nice.
yeah, it's dead. Like I said, he killed it with his paw.
I think it's a very interesting visual idea
Mhm.
if Falcon as this happens.
Yeah.
I like the idea as it's recoiling and intimidating. I simply just reach out with my gauntlets, not to touch it or anything, but as I'm reaching out, the paw is also reaching around the ooze, and at the same time, I kind of clench my fist. That's when the paw clenches its fist to finish it off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Almost like in sync.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like you do that, and like it gets splattered, and the ooze just starts leaking everywhere. And Bart is he's just gonna say, "That sucked." Yeah. he has no real words for this.
Yeah.
He is extremely upset. He's gotten wet. He's had something he's had something wet try to mind control him. It's raining outside.
Yeah.
He had to leave the dry tunnel for
Everything's
the
against
wet
him.
building. Yeah, he is not a happy camper.
Yeah.
But yeah, rooting through the ruins of this giant warforged shell, for lack of a better word, you are able to find the collar that this thing was using to control it, and you think that it was able to channel its innate psychic abilities into it
Mm-hmm.
to try to puppeteer this giant machine.
So were we able to get the parts we need?
Yeah,
Yes,
what about
you
the
have
part?
Part.
Yeah.
You have it.
All right. Speaking of which, I look at the giant thing. I mean, Warforged on the ground, and I look at Mick. It's like, you think maybe we can power it? I don't know.
Not
It
I
an
do
could be
kind of
cool.
look at this thing because I know
Could
it's,
be
like,
awesome.
it's damaged.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what I will ask the DM? This is kind of a poll. Maybe I won't be able to do this. Is there anything that I could extract? Because I am a tinkerer.
Yeah.
And I think it would be really cool if I could extract something from this construct that maybe
To
I could use
power
later
your
to make,
suit,
like,
at
a-
least, you know.
Power my suit or make like a little like magical item or something like that.
Yeah.
I need to make a check to see if that would be doable, but is that something that's in the realm of possibility?
No, it's just because like it was already damaged and undergoing
Fair, you know,
repair when it was
that's fair.
abandoned.
That's
It
fair.
was destroyed, and then you guys destroyed it completely.
Even more. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
that-
What you
just wanted to
can
ask
do,
that.
what you can do, is if you have something to write with, that chain retractable fist looks pretty cool.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I do have a little notepad because I am a detective.
Yeah.
So
And I
I'll
also
write-
have
I'll
the
write-
bag of holding if we can, you know, like break it down or something if you want to.
Hmm. You know what? Why not? Let's say I'm gonna write down like the general design of the chain gauntlet, and then we'll scrap the parts and just
Mhm.
shove it in the bag of holding
Nice.
for later. Is that okay, Falcon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What you said you were
So you know
You
how
gonna-
you said we could take a look at the chain fist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna draw out the design of the chain fist, and we're gonna just cut off the arm, like the chain fist itself, broken parts or not, obviously.
Yeah.
And just shove the parts into the bag of holding, and then on a later date, I'll maybe take a look at this and see
Yeah.
if I can do something with this.
I'm going to say no because it's just so large.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh yeah,
bigger,
that's
it's just-
true.
the fist is big. Just the whole mechanism is bigger than you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but
I'll just keep.
hear
I'll just
me
keep
out.
the notes.
yeah,
I'll keep
hear
the
me
notes
out.
on.
There's
I'm hearing.
other smaller Warforge. Do you have any use of them?
Is there anything I can maybe extract from these dogs or the guy we were interacting
Yeah.
with?
Because they were killed. I mean,
Yeah, you go. They were destroyed. Make an investigation check to see what you can get.
all right, I'll help you.
All right, 27.
Nice.
Pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah.
You've been rolling
Okay,
great.
first of all, you
Yeah.
think, by taking a look at it, you think that these things were probably killed by the Obelix's psychic damage.
Oh,
Because there doesn't seem to be any marks of violence on.
Right.
okay.
I'm kind of surprised that they were able to take psychic damage because they're
Yeah.
construct in nature. But I guess they're
well,
Warforged.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
living constructs.
Living
so
constructs,
it's
yeah.
complicated how they
it's
work.
complicated. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Let's see, what would they have? Salvage. A lot of what they have is it's nothing you haven't seen before. Like the arm blade, it's basically just a replacement for their hand.
Hmm.
So if you ever wanted to like have your own chop your own hand off, punch things with a sword, you could do that. I think that the only thing you would be able to do is, I mean, unless you wanted to split the Warforged open and see what makes him tick.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing that. I
Mhm.
think I'll
Yeah.
just I just did the pad down. I wrote down the design for the chain fist. Actually, I'll add that down
Alright.
in my
Yeah.
inventory just so I don't forget it.
Yeah.
And,
If
I'll
that's the
start
case,
looking
then yeah, we'll be moving.
notes.
Yeah, there's
about-
like I said, there's really nothing, and then, I mean, unless you wanted to like check the workbenches or anything other than that.
I think I'm okay. I think Mick is kind of like, yeah, let's get back to the train. We've got the parts we need. I'm also gonna. It's gonna also take time for me to actually repair it because I'm gonna have to do that.
Mhm.
So I just give a nod and I go, I think we're done here, boys.
Nice.
Let's
Alright.
make our way back.
All right.
Let's
Yeah. So you,
Yep.
yeah, you do return to the train. Like I said, it is still raining. It's still raining cats and dogs. I should not use that expression around Bart.
Yeah.
But yes, you are able to. I'm stop this. It shouldn't. Yeah, like I said, you return to the train. You are able to handle it. Long story short, the Kenneth Artificer on board the train is able to reinstall it, and you are able to make your way out to the city of Reckenmark. I need to find music for Reckenmark.
Oh, and by the way, they did mention they will give us a reward because they asked us
as I
for help.
recall.
Yep. Nice.
As I recall, it was money.
Yeah.
And the city is called Reckenmark?
I will spell it for you in the
Nice.
chat.
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
I would never have gotten that.
no worries. Should this out. We are going to be rolling to randomly generate your pay.
Ooh, I love that.
Nice.
Let's go.
Love it.
Low numbers.
Yes. Yes, I like torturing my players, especially
The only thing I
torturers.
will say, on the way out, I do pick up the noise, the picture card.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. I would like y'all. Well, I'll have Creed roll 1d100 for me.
Oh, okay,
please.
cool. 1d100. 100?
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, that was.
Oh yeah, you did because you did it faster. You actually came back alive. And like when you get back to the train, like the artificer is like he's talking into what looks like a sending stone. And as he sees you come back, he says, "Yeah, I canceled all that."
Wait,
It says, "You guys."
the fuck?
It said, "So." It says, "Honestly, we all thought you had died. So
Wh-
I was just taking some precautions."
I kind of chuckle and I say, most people tend to underestimate us.
Yeah.
I did. So
I hope
what?
you, out of your, like, gratefulness, you would like to pay us?
it says, "Absolutely, yeah, like that is
Yeah.
impressive." And I would like Mick to roll 2d6 for me.
2d6. All right.
Hold on.
Can I
Sorry.
get big numbers? Okay.
Uh,
7.
Not bad.
Okay. And all right, and Creed, I would like you to roll 3d6.
3d6? Okay.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Okay, decent numbers. We rolled pretty decent overall.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
We don't know what these numbers
Yeah,
mean.
we don't know. We don't know if it's good, high, or good,
Well,
low.
Pretty significant.
Oh,
I would
okay.
assume that 100
Nice.
you just rolled Creed is pretty goddamn good.
I hope so.
I'm actually going to increase the numbers slightly, just to that's not, just because like you did such, you came back, and like I said, you did it. So what they're going to do, what those numbers mean, is you are going to get 210 gold pieces and 13 platinum pieces.
Nice.
So 210 gold
Each
divided by 3
Oh,
is
okay.
70.
Divided. Okay.
We each get 70 gold each.
Nice.
Yes,
And how many platinum?
13 platinum.
13 platinum.
So we each get 4. Someone
Divided
gets
by-
5. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 plus 4 plus 5. Yeah, I'll take 4. Creed, if you want to take the 5, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll take the 5. It's
Yeah, you
fine.
take the 5. I think you also lent me money anyway, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, last time.
All right.
Yeah.
So 4 platinum pieces and 70 gold pieces, and
Yeah.
you get a 5. That's pretty good, because I think let's see here, because platinum is worth how much gold again? It's 10, right?
10, yeah.
10, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's pretty decent.
Yay.
We got some spending money now when we make it to the city.
Mhm.
That's actually pretty good because I'm assuming when we get to the city, there might be stuff that we might need to either buy or
Yep.
we might need to coerce some people.
Yeah. And especially because Callum, the guy you're going to speak with on Reckenmark, he's not, you're not on good terms.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. I remember specifically what I wrote down.
He owes me a favor, but I accidentally crippled him in the process of making the armor.
Well, cripple is kind of the wrong word. What you did to his friend. He is basically he is. You did something happened to his brain after what you did, and he cannot. I'm not going to call him like a vegetable because he's still aware, but he can't speak intelligibly. He has no control over his motion, so he has to be strapped down at all times.
Oh no.
Otherwise, he would literally fling himself out of the bed. And he has to pee and poop into a bag because otherwise he would just soil himself constantly.
Right.
So
his friend is in a vegetative state, but it's not like unresponsive. Like
Callum has some very good reasons to hate you.
Yeah.
After what you did.
This is gonna be a fun conversation.
Yeah. After what you did. I mean, getting his help is, from what you remember, he is very good at what he does. So getting his help would be a boon. But like you said, it's an open question of whether or not he does it willingly, or if you need to add a little extra onto it.
Yeah.
Well, first let's explore the city. I gotta find him, and so describe the city for us, Falcon. What are we looking at?
Yeah, so Reckonmark itself. Well, first thing first, you need to know a bit about Karrnath. During the last war, they were a very militaristic city. Not city, a very militaristic nation. They always have had a very proud military heritage. The continent of Khorvaire was first united by a Karrnathi king named Karn the Conqueror. And during the last war, like I said, they were infamous as some of the best soldiers out there. During the war, they had, at the very start of the war, they had a famine, like a bad famine. And what happened was, like, they were on the verge of all starving to death when the Blood of Vol cultists came up and told the king, King Caius I, hey, listen, if you make our religion the official religion and let us use our undead soldiers on your behalf, we will gladly help you out and give you food. And faced with the choice of starving to death and their help, King Caius chose to work with them. So the Blood of Vol is the official religion of Karrnath. And Robin, you remember what's her name? Alice was your fellow Damphir is a follower of that. It's basically, Blood of Vol is basically you're looking for the divinity in yourself.
What's the religion again?
Blood of Vol.
Blood of Vol.
Blood of Vol. I will spell it in chat. Yeah. Karrnath, in its meantime, I will spell it out again. That's the nation. Karrnath has retained, like I said, its proud military history. And many people believed that the Blood of Vol cultists were the ones who started the famine to try to get the power that they did. The tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists claim that they turned King Caius I into a vampire as part of the bargain. And the really insane ones claim that King Caius III, the current king, is actually Caius I reclaiming his throne. And the actual Caius III is hiding out and is imprisoned or hiding out somewhere. And but those people are nuts because Caius has appeared in the sunlight on multiple occasions. He's a pretty reclusive guy, but like I said, he has appeared in the sunlight on multiple occasions, and several times he has actually cut his hand open to show that his blood is not the turgid blood of an undead, but the free-flowing blood of the living. Still, the use of the undead soldiery has tainted the reputation of Karrnath quite a bit. And after the war has ended, but aside from whatever the place the elves live in, I can't remember, Arenal, I believe it is. Really, nowhere else in Khorvaire does any undead have rights quite like in Karrnath. Basically, an unprovoked attack on the undead is treated like an attack on the living, and vice versa. Right. Although there are some there are still some restrictions for undead, like they can't own property because you don't want like the undead spreading and slowly buying up everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what they did
Yeah.
rising to a
Yeah.
certain extent. Okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, other than that, they, like I said, do have right. They're otherwise
They
treated
are
like,
civilians, basically.
yeah, they're people.
Yeah.
Is probably the best word for it. Undead
Mhm.
labor is common, so it's not uncommon. It's
Mhm.
not unusual to see like a farmer plowing his field with undead oxen,
Mhm.
or a foreman and a necromancer working together to direct undead laborers.
Mhm.
The fashion in Karnath is very severe. Like they prefer dark colors. They tend to, in speech, they sound almost for us. They sound Russian. They also, and when I say like, and this combines like in their formal wear, which basically looks almost like military dress uniforms.
Mhm.
Um, so like, and Reckenmark, though, the city you're in, is home to the famous Reckenmark Academy. This is the place where all the greatest generals have gone.
Mhm.
Um, and during the last war, obviously, for obvious reasons, the academy was closed. But now that the war has ended, it has opened up, much to the chagrin of Karnathi citizens who think that they're training up their enemies for round 2 in the last war. Um, so
Mhm.
they're up. So there's some tension going on in the city. And
Okay.
Callum now works there as a professor, as
Wait,
a
but
professor of naval battle.
so
For
he was healed? Like,
No,
No,
Callum is
no.
fine. It's
oh,
his
Callum.
friend.
Callum is
Oh, it's
so
his friend.
Callum
Yeah.
is fine.
Mhm.
Callum's friend.
Okay, got it.
Was the
Sorry.
one that I fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Callum to join our side, but
Yes.
yeah, okay. So he's a
Gotcha.
professor at the academy.
Yeah. What he does, yeah, like he said, he teaches naval battles.
Mhm.
So the train is pulling into the city.
All right.
The lightning rail has pulled into the city, and you disembark.
I would assume we're all well rested, right?
Yeah, you've got your full long
Mhm.
rest. Everything's maxed out. All your resources are back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and like I said, Karnath is a nation defined by war. So when you do step out, like even the lightning rail terminal, is designed to maximize defensive ability.
Mhm.
And when you step out into the streets, like the whole city is designed again with defense in mind. So streets are almost entirely unlabeled. Buildings are almost completely unadorned, except for like the occasional like mark or like flower bed or something that an individual person puts in front of their building. Additionally, as you get back to the central citadel, the buildings rise up. So even if like you were to capture a building and put gunmen on the roof, the defenders can put gunmen on a higher roof to shoot down at you.
Okay.
So it is, like I said, it is a very defendable place. The one place that is the exception to this rule is where the academy is located, because they want that to at least be friendly to foreign nations. And when you get there, like I said, it's kind of reminds you of the universe of Morgrave University in Sharn, except where Morgrave would sprawl upwards because of the lack of space. Here, Reckenmark Academy is able to sprawl outwards.
Okay.
And they at least do make an attempt to like make it look pretty for for people from the other nations, especially for like from Thrain or Undair. There's also you notice a distinct lack of undead. When you were out in the streets, you saw like undead laborers pulling things along, setting things up, or going down the streets. You did pass a noble who was being carried on one of those I don't know what they're called. You know what I mean? Like those things with like the thrones that are carried around on sticks.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's probably because he had no legs, but it was carried by a set of 4 zombies. And it like even then, like they're still sensitive to like the fact that a lot of people don't like the undead, so they do try to dress them up, make them look good, spray perfume to hide the sense of decay. But it's still kind of uncanny.
Now,
So
I
as
have
you-
an sorry, what were you gonna say, Falcon?
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say much. What were you saying, Mick?
So interestingly enough, because like Mick is from the nation of Karnath.
Yeah.
So do I have any familiarity with this place, like just in general? That's up to you if I would.
Yeah, you do know. Like I said, you know pretty much about it. It's I'm taking a look at trying to figure out like what would be a good comparison for you.
I will say this as you're thinking about that. As
Yeah.
I get off the train and I see having returned to basically the nation that was my home many, many, many years ago,
Yeah.
there is a mixed feeling I have of some nostalgia,
Yeah.
but there is a pained expression
Yeah.
on Mick's face as
Yeah.
he thinks about some memories. Obviously, some dealing with Callum, but a lot of just dealing with
His
what he
people.
did to get to where he was
Mhm.
now.
Right. Yeah. So the best comparison I think I can think of for you, Mick, would be like if you were in Canada, you're from Ottawa, you've basically lived your life in Ottawa, but you've heard about Vancouver.
Ah,
Like it's
I
part of it.
see.
You know about it.
Mhm.
You've read about it in books.
So I can feel the Canadian.
Mm.
I can feel walking into a Canadian. I see. I
Mm.
got.
Yeah, it's almost it's kind of. So it's like you know about the city, you've read about it, you've heard about it, but this is probably like maybe your first time here. Because otherwise you really didn't have a reason to visit. There was a war going on when you were
Yeah.
born, after all.
No, for sure. Okay, I can roll with that for sure.
Yeah.
As I walk in and I look at Creed, and I know we're still technically Creed and I are still not on the best terms right now because I do remember that big blowout after the false
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but Creed is not gonna like throw tantrum at you. He already like did his punishment. So every time you
Yeah,
try to eat, like it's gonna taste terrible. Just
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm expecting that moving forward. We'll have a
Yeah.
conversation eventually. But I think Mick is also going to say to Creed and Bart, and he
Yeah.
says, "So, I think I know where Callum is. It's probably the academy. I'm going to be honest. It might be best if I go alone to talk with him. There's a lot of history between us.
sure
I'm
thing.
not saying that. Sorry."
Sure thing. Like we're not gonna babysit you. Like Karnath is a big city. Like
It's
we'll be
big.
on our way and like doing some sightseeing.
All right.
So
You can enjoy the sights. Honestly, if you hear and investigate or see anything of usefulness, write it down. We can discuss notes.
Yeah, sure.
I'll
Why
try
not?
my best to see what I can do with Callum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll make
So-
my way towards the academy, and I guess Bart and Creed are gonna go sightseeing or investigating around.
Mm-hmm.
Investigating, just exploring the city, because it's Bart's first time here. I don't know
Yeah,
about Creed,
exactly.
but it's Bart's first time here. He wants
Well,
to see the sights.
Creed only probably visited during the war with the troops, but probably not enough time to, do sightseeing or
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah, so
Right.
yeah.
So he's gonna go now. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's also gonna like sightseeing, tourist time.
Tourist mode.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. So while you do that, I would like. Well, Mick, you do find, like I said, you do go looking near the to the academy. You do find Callum. He is sitting on a bench reading a newspaper. He does not seem to notice your approach.
It's like this is like a conversation. Mick is like, "Oh God, this is gonna suck."
I don't want to have this conversation. Yep.
But Mick is kind of on a little bit of a journey himself, and he is trying to improve. So regardless of any fears or trepidation, he will approach and sit on the bench, not too close, but enough that maybe Callum might notice him.
Yeah, Callum, he does look up. He does see you and says, "Hello, Mick. It's been some time, hasn't it?"
It certainly has. There's like a
doesn't-
moment. He doesn't really
It's
say
just a-
much.
Yeah, he's not saying much. He's just reading newspaper, but he's clearly not happy. It's yeah, it's like I said, and he just looks at you, says, "How are the others doing?
How the what?
How are the others doing?
They're
Cat, the
doing.
addict."
Hmm. Well, the cat's doing fine. Doesn't like the current spell of rain we've been having in this area. The addict. Thinking about the arguments I've had with Creed, and I'm just thinking like, he's full of life, but he is a kid that is unaware that his actions have dire consequences, and we're working through some things right now.
He nods again. He nods. He's not like I say, he puts down his newspaper and says, "So, dare I ask why you?"
You know me, I'm not one to string things out. I'm straight to the point. Always has been. We need a boat. There are some dire things that have been happening as of late. I don't know if you know, but I've become a detective.
So I've heard.
And I have a sneaking suspicion that this case I'm following is going to lead to something big. And if it's not solved, a lot of people are going to get hurt. But we need a boat. We need somebody who knows their stuff. And your name came up.
He looks at you and says, he's stopped. He's not going to respond for a second.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to keep reading.
I'll just hold the silence for a little bit. And I think I will keep talking, whether he listens or acknowledges or not.
Yeah. Post extra Discord chat. So in case you haven't heard the clicking, I'm rapidly trying to get a good image of him.
Okay, no worries. You're fine.
There's a picture of him.
Let's see.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like it. I can roll with this. Okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of sit on the bench, and I say to him, I understand that the last time I was here, things did not end well for your friend. And I understand that I had quite a significant part to play on that.
He says, good news is he has recovered slightly. He seems to be able to recognize me, at least. If not as who I want, as the way he used to, but at least as this person who is able to beat him, take out his waste.
I nod. That's good. You know, when I left, I continued on the project. You know, that project really took everything. It took most of my life. You know how things are run here. How might and military is so important to Karnath. And someone with my talents and not necessarily strength, that definitely made me prioritize things over others. And
If you say that,
Mhm.
sorry, he sighs quietly. He closes the newspaper, and you hear him just say, I'm trying to remember how to pronounce this. He folds as he says that it was you paid a high price. He says, want to see what he got to say. But then he remains quiet after that.
I take a moment and I say, I lost a friend along the way. I'm not gonna lie, I figured that we would be partners for the rest of our lives, but friendships break and shatter ever so easily, like a thin plate of glass. I've been scarred from the war. I had a part to play in a lot of people taking a lot of pain throughout this war. My detective work has been nice because I feel like for the first time I've been able to use my intellect, my mind to solve problems versus just the project that I put everything into. And for the first time in a long time, I feel like I might be able to change. I don't know if it's going to be something I'll ever be able to accomplish. When you work and tinker, you set up blueprints, you gather materials, you spend days studying, and you can put it together. You can see the end result in front of you, and it just takes a little time.
It's too bad I can't see the result. Must be nice knowing the end you're working towards. All I can do is try to keep these young minds away.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I don't deserve it. I know that much is clear. I just want you to know I'm trying to be different. And you're probably right.
He says, as I recall, you came here asking for a boat, not us.
We do need a boat. Is there a possibility that you could set us up with one? That's all I ask. Plain and simple.
He considers for a moment. He says, Reckon Mark has had some problems. I have, and they need every help possible to try to solve.
What's the problem? You know, me and my friends are problem solvers.
Forest beyond, I reckon there have been incidents of attacks on civilians, destructions of homesteads. We are trying to figure out. We've tried to figure out. It's happened the past couple of years. We're trying to figure out if it's foreign provocateurs or if it is something else entirely. This has been happening in the past months. We have not been able to make any progress. So, as a first taste of war, the students of the academy preparing to go out into the forest. I would see them possible. So no, not until if and when I'm back.
Do you have any leads on this issue?
Yes, it is in the forest. The violence inflicted is terrible.
Very well.
It looks like, well, almost like they will.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you had disconnected or not. Because
No,
I heard you
I
say
just-
it looks like, and then there was just silence for a second.
Sorry, no, I cut out. It just said it says it looks like they were bitten. Ah,
Hmm. I just kind of like start writing down some notes. I have my little detective notepad. Close it up. All right. If we go solve this little problem in the forest, will you consider getting us a boat?
it says. Yes.
Then it'll be done.
If it means I don't have to see you.
You won't have to see me. We'll get on the boat and you won't have to.
Shakes his head, says, the boat has changed since you were last there.
Sorry, the boat is what?
Changed sign. There is no walk through. Just
Okay. Alrighty. I will just kind of get up and I will start making my way down. I guess this is just an insight check. Maybe I'll fail this, maybe not. But
all right.
regardless of whether or not he says that he won't forgive me, which is understandable. I want to know if he does think, because I was being genuine. Like, I was not trying to be deceitful in any way with that conversation. I want to know if he at least maybe saw that. You know? If that's a possibility.
All right, yep. Make an insight check.
Oh, man.
He just went right back to reading his newspaper in one ear.
He doesn't give a shit.
God damn it. Ah, man. I really wanted to read into that. Ah. Anyway, I do have a thing that as I walk away, I'm writing down the notes about the forest, everything that he told me, thinking like, okay, we can get a boat. And I'm probably going to start working on something that I will not tell him about. Because I think it would be an interesting way to go this route. Because I built in a suit of armor that was built for war. It was built for fighting, and that's what it was meant for. But if I could use the techniques of what I've done building this armor and build a suit for the friend that is in a vegetable state, like, I'm curious if I might be able to make something that would allow him to walk again.
Like life
again.
support.
If his mind is
yeah.
still intact, which we have established, his mind is still intact, then if I could do something to help in that healing process, I think Mick would try.
You need to know where he is first.
Well,
you don't think Callum is going to tell you.
It's a good thing I'm a detective.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like something that I think he's going to do in the back of the mind. I mean, we don't need to resolve that this session, but I think that's what Mick is going to do, because I think Mick is trying to right a bunch of wrongs that he's done in the past. And I think if he can fix this mistake that he made and make it so that at least this one creation that he made that he thought could only be applied to war and only be applied to proving his strength militarily, he could use to create something that could help people, especially because it not even just his friend, could maybe be something that could be used to help people who are recovering in this Canadian series. I think that would be such a beautiful thing for Mick to do, that I think that he would try that. So I'll keep that in the back for now, but I'll try and return to Creed and to Bart, and we'll continue.
Okay, yeah. One second, while we try to
Sorry that I was talking a lot. It's just like this is kind of like I think a big character moment for me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, absolutely, no
It's
problem
really good.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
I'm going to I need a proper menu music here. Trying to find right music for this. Hang on.
No,
Mm.
fair enough. Take your time.
Let's
Yeah, I do like this interaction with Callum. That's very interesting.
Mhm.
yeah, he is an old and very bitter person after everything that's happened.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is also like it makes total sense because Mick was like Mick is kind of an asshole, but Mick was a complete asshole like a decade ago because he had the biggest chip on his shoulder because he was not strong like the other Minotaurs of his clan, and because Karnath is so military focused, he was basically kind of considered a black sheep.
Right.
It's like you won't amount to anything. You don't have any prowess. You don't have anything to offer the nation. And that really fucked him up in his youth.
Right. So now we're gonna skip over to our other two boys here, Creed and Bart, who are exploring.
Yeah, okay.
So what are you guys? What are you looking for? Bart's just tagging along.
Oh, for Creed, well, he never been to like I said, like he probably came here with the military, but he never actually, visited Karnath.
Explored the city.
Yeah, so he will explore the city a little bit. He wasn't thinking too much. He was just like, oh, we're in a new place. I would like to look more. I would like to see more. So, yeah, he'll take a look around. So, see what he can find.
All right, yeah.
He's just being a happy
this
tourist.
Is not... yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are, like I said, there are some like shops. There's not like really many tourist attractions. There are some monuments to different military heroes of Karnath.
Okay.
You do find a few bear pedestals out near the academy. You think that they were people from other nations who graduated from the academy and who did great things, but then when the war started, Karnath destroyed those statues.
Why? That's all.
Just
that's
like
weird.
because they're enemies now. They fought for the enemy. They didn't want to memorialize their enemies.
Okay. Gotcha.
So there are some of those. You do occasionally see like people from other nations. Like they take a glimpse at it and you see them noticeably speed up their steps because they like just to get back to the academy because they know that they are in they're basically in enemy territory and they are not liked. This is not what it was, the same way it was a little over 100 years ago, back when the kingdom of Galifar ruled these lands.
All right. I could understand that, but like Creed is just on tourist mode, so you would be like, interesting. However, he would like to know because Karnath is a city of so many undeads. Like, is there any Dhampir?
If there are, you can't tell.
Yeah,
because they look human and they're not walking on walls.
They're just normal looking people. So
they're
you
normal
wouldn't
people.
know.
You can't tell. Not for a fact that it's not everyone is a Dhampir, but anyone could be.
All right. I will look around and ask Bart. So, we're in Karnath.
What's up?
Anywhere you want to take a look? I don't know.
Bart.
Or shop you want to visit? Magical store, whatever. Like wizards do. Academies, maybe. We just passed one.
Bart is gonna look thoughtful. He's gonna say, "Yeah, no. I mean, I was born at Fort Zombie years ago.
Ooh.
And Yeah, and then I mean, I basically fought my entire life, so I really don't, you know, I really don't have much. I mean, where does one even go? You know?
Good question. I mean, we only live once, so we go where we go. Like, we go where we feel happy. And at least that's what I think. So yeah, you know what? We're here. Might as well just like do some window shopping. Yeah, I'll look around. So if there any store that Bart might find useful, like he's a wizard, he like magical bookstore, whatever. Yeah, that thing is. Yeah. Creed doesn't know what he wants right now, so he'll just help Bart, I guess. Yeah.
Check. Well, you do go around, you just see like a poster in one part of the city that just advertises an auction for a magical item. Exactly
why not?
what the item on auction is not known.
All right. That seems interesting. You want to take a look? I look at Bart. and
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah, maybe if we have enough, we can get it for ourselves.
Yeah. Why not? Let's go check. And we like follow the billboard, I guess.
Yeah, you follow the poster.
Yeah.
You go to the place right on time
Okay.
too, as they start, as the auctioneer is just like getting as what's the word? He's finished auctioning off the lesser items.
Okay.
And he says, and now for the main event, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you our what's the word? The item you've all been waiting for. An amulet of control and the shield guardian to go with it. Starting bid is 10,000 gold pieces.
Oh, 10,000
Do I hear
gold pieces?
10,001? Yeah, you hear someone say 10,002.
We've got 10,000 gold to burn, right? Let's check my wallet.
If I have 10,000
10,000
gold, Creed is not gonna waste it on some shield guardian. No.
No, it's not like we had a character that you had that had a shield guardian for the entire.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah,
But that's not
10,000.
Creed's style. No.
20,000 gold. 20,000. He's loaded. Do I hear it?
Suddenly,
20,001.
suddenly a drow shows up and says 1 million.
No, the drow will say, "Hey, you took my stuff. I want it back."
Yeah, well, there is a dark-skinned elf lady who says, I already have one, but yeah, you can never have too many. I've bid 30,000.
Now that is in character.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
exactly.
And then, like, you hear some, like, the booming voice say, I bid 50,000. And then you hear the auctioneer going, oh, 50,000. Do I hear anything? Do I hear any competing bids? 50,000. Going once, going twice. Sold to the man who looks like he could use the no food for you diet.
Creed just elbows a bar, just like, damn,
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine, like, could you make something like that? You know, if you sell it,
Bart
will be
says-
rich. Yeah.
Bart is going to take a look and he says, yeah, if I had a lot of money and makes help. Because I am not mechanically whatevered. I cannot do mechanics.
Yeah. You're probably right. Yeah, I don't know much about this magic stuff. Well, but is that it? That is all?
Yes,
Look at.
and you hear the auctioneer say, yes, thank you for coming, everyone. We do appreciate you coming and participating in the auction. I am sorry to all of you who are going home with all your money. As much as I would love to have taken it from you, I am not a thief. I am simply an auctioneer.
That is a bit anticlimactic, but what can you do?
Well, I think we have. I think we came in at the end there.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just, if that's the case, we'll just move along, and you know, the auction's over, so I don't think there will be anything else. Probably just buy some food, I guess. Like just, you know, if there's any food around, just like for Bart.
Yeah, actually,
like
there probably
Creed
is.
is like, yeah, everything you taste is terrible, so he's not gonna even bother.
I should
yeah.
check what foods do they have. Yeah, they do have. Yeah, they do need to import things like grain, but they do have cheese, meat, and alcohol.
Well, good for Bart. I'll
Yeah.
just look for. I'll just look at Bart. You want some? Maybe you can get a tuna. I don't know, like fish
Yeah.
or something.
It's just let's say maybe we can get something to drink as they go. You go, you find something. You go. He goes to go to a store. And he's gonna buy some good alcohol.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna buy some
He was
fish. Yeah.
no alcohol, booze.
Okay.
He's so where is the? I'm gonna try some gold from him. Yeah, he was going to buy cheese, except the store owner said, yeah, sorry, that person already bought the cheese. And you look at it, you see like a tiny kobold sitting on top of a very large undead thing, that's pulling a cart loaded with cheese.
Meepo will be super happy about this.
That is Meepo's cameo.
Oh.
Oh, Meepo!
Meepo will be super happy about
He
this.
finally got all the. He is now rich, and he now has all the cheese.
Yeah.
God, I just got hit with a wave of nostalgia. Holy shit!
Yeah. As Bart is drinking the wine and walking along the street, you do see Mick on the distance, apparently looking for you guys. And Bart is gonna wave you over.
Yep.
I walk over.
Yes.
I just say, enjoying the sights?
Well, the auction was over.
What little there
so-
are, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I had a conversation with Callum. It didn't go as poorly as I expected, but we've got another job to do.
Oh, good.
Apparently, something's been wreaking havoc in the forest outside the city.
Sounds
Another
interesting.
monster for us to take out. I think, considering what we've done recently, I'm sure we can handle it.
You see, Bart's just going to just roll his eyes, and he's just going to start draining the bottle.
He's like, "Why is this our life now? I didn't sign up for this."
Yes.
Look, and Mick does say this. He's gonna say, excuse me.
I think he says, "Excuse me."
Yeah, he says, he kind of burps a little. Had lunch earlier.
Yeah.
He says, "Look, we'll go figure this out. Callum will offer us a boat if we get this solved right. I'm sure we can handle it. I do have a favor to ask, though, of you two.
Which is?
Depends on the favor.
Yeah.
It's more of a time favor. Once we solve this, I'd like to spend a little bit of time here, and I have a project I want to work on. I don't know how long it will take, but it's important."
You mean finish what our mission, whatever, that finding our missing person in the dream realm, and then
No, I mean we get ourselves the boat, and I spend a little bit of time here before we get on it.
Bart, isn't that someone that just not so long ago mentioned that we might be in crisis? And we need to find this person ASAP? I mean, like, I don't know what you've been, like, what you encountered to make you change your mind, but that might be important. I don't know. Well, for me, I don't give a shit. You know what?
I look
Yeah.
at Creed and I just say, "Look, I made a mistake a long time ago, and I would like to fix it."
Well, if it's your call. I mean, like I mentioned before, I don't really give a shit. Like, we have this mission, sure, we can finish it. But if you deem it's not, worth our time, and you want to stay here. I'm not saying this sarcastically. In case you misread or
Look,
anything.
I know the importance of the mission. All right, I understand that we are still in a crisis and on a time crunch. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to get this problem solved quickly, and it will not affect our timeline. I just asked just to give me the chance.
I look
That's
at Bart. Bart,
Yeah,
Barty old
Bart
boy,
is,
what do you say?
I don't think I have enough alcohol for this.
I'll flip him. I'll flip him a platinum piece, and I'll say, hopefully that covers some of it.
Yes.
I'll go down to 3 platinum pieces.
All right. And we will stop there for the night.
All right.
Day, as the case may be. And also in the Discord, I
Mhm.
posted an image of what Karnath was doing during the last war.
Yeah, I've seen this image.
They're the ones on the
It's
left.
Crazy. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
That's some wild shit.
Yeah.
Yep. It is. So that is where we are for now. And the next
Amazing.
session, we will find out what exactly is eating all of the cows.
Mm.
I mean, well, I'm not
Yeah,
sure what
so
you
I was gonna say, just to confirm, because I was having trouble hearing some parts of it. So
Yeah.
People are getting killed in the forest, correct? Is that essentially
Yeah, out,
what it's
around,
saying?
in, and near it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Around and in it, yeah.
And so you're saying cows were getting killed specifically?
It's some people were. It's not just cows.
well,
'cause
yeah,
they do-
people, but cows were one thing that were
Mhm.
also being killed.
Yeah. Like I said, it's cattle because cattle farming is very big out here. Very few animals are robust enough to
I
survive the
see.
winters.
Yeah, people and
Um,
cattle. Sure,
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, people and cattle, and,
Okay,
and
gotcha.
then naturally undead as well.
Mm. Oh, even undead. Interesting.
Yeah, they're getting torn apart.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So something is wreaking havoc.
Yes.
Also, I did want to try something out. I'm gonna leave the activity. If that's something. How do I leave this activity actually? Oh, there we go. Because I want to see if I can do something. Share screen.
Oh, yeah. The activity was like, boom, 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 nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Okay, share screen. Okay, go live. All right, so I'm streaming this now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna pick a random track, and you just tell
Alright.
me if you can hear it through the streaming. Okay. There we go. Let's play this.
Oh, I can hear it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the yeah.
Is the audio quality okay? Is it like not terrible?
I have to futz with the stream volume on my end, but yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right, well that's another option. So
Okay.
what I might do then is so this is the Fantasy Plus thing.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is Falcon, I'm gonna go change the account a little bit.
I wouldn't. I personally. Are you gonna like live stream it, or?
Well, right now this is one way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if
I'm
you live stream it, I keep my notes on my computer. I don't want to live stream it and have someone screen peek.
Well, you share one screen. So all you have to do is put it like literally like you know how you can have multiple tabs on Google Chrome, for example?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just take the tab and put it off so that it's a
Mhm.
completely separate like Chrome.
Yeah, so it won't
page.
stream your desktop.
It
or
won't
anything,
stream your
yeah.
notes.
Mhm.
Like for example, I had the option to stream Roll20, Fantasy Plus, and
Okay.
Internet Explorer, for example. Right?
Okay.
So I'm
Right.
just saying it's an option. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying what I might do is that if you are curious about this, and I'm more than happy to make this accessible to everybody, and that might be a way that at least that way you have like a nice library of tracks that you can pull from.
Okay.
The only thing I will need to do, I think I'm gonna have to change my password on the account though, just to be a little bit different because I may or may not be one of those dumbasses who has a password that's on multiple accounts.
Get yourself a password manager for your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may need to do that. But anyway, just something I just wanted to try it out, just make sure you could hear it. So,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we could. I
Okay,
could
good.
anyway.
Okay, good to know. Just wanted to confirm that was the thing. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure that worked, and that gives that option to everybody.
Uh-huh.
All
right.
And what's also pretty cool, Falcon, is that
Yeah.
you can put sound effects as well. So if you wanted to have like just a random sound effect like play for like a couple seconds, you also got that as well. And you can have like multiple tracks playing at the same time. So there's some fun stuff that you can do with it. Anyway,
Right.
just wanted to try that out. But yeah, no, fantastic session as always.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, and I will see you guys. Yeah, I gotta get starting ready.
Yeah,
But I will see
go
you
for it.
guys.
Good night.
Let's see here. I should have next weekend off as well, the 28th.
Yep. I will have
So I
it
should
off
be
as
good
well.
for the next session.
Nice.
Same. What about you,
Alright.
Robin? You
Yeah,
good?
same. Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Yep. See you guys.
Take it easy.
Bye.
All
Happy
right.
holidays.
See ya. Good game. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And I will see
happy
you
holidays.
next week.
Good night.